that. I did not have a shortcut for this. I really should have done. I should have known better. But there we go. So for those who were around, apparently about a year ago, when I did the original Summon Night Swordcraft story, yeah, it was a bit of a thing, considering the characters involved and all of that. And here we have the 4 options we'll have for our Summon Beast, which we'll get to later. It's Summon Night Swordcraft Story 2. I only played this through like the first scene, so I really have no idea what to write. So as before, we have our option as to the gender of our player character. Yeah, sure, why not? And I believe in the original Japanese version she was called Air, or at least that's what it translated to. Seems kind of an interesting choice for the localization. Ah, yes, promises versus being in somewhere you're not supposed to be, I guess. And hello, furry boy. You airhead, you really need to be careful not to space out since you're way up in the air like that.
Hi.
Hello.
I was just trolling you when I hit the mute button on my end.
Okay.
I saw Pastille do the same.
Yeah, I think that was more audio issues, most likely on his end. So.
Well, either way, I was trying to fool you.
So we're taking Ryoga to someplace because we lost a fight. All right.
Question. Return of the memes. Why do you have that as part of your description for the story?
Were you around when I did the first game, when I did the first Summon Night Swordcraft story?
Oh, okay.
That's where, because there was definitely a lot of memes surrounding that particular game.
I gotcha.
I want to see the monsters that are so powerful they could ruin the world. Dude, I don't like the look in your eye when you're saying that.
Not really fond of that look either.
Why do I have this... Without knowing any of the plot, I have a feeling I'm... Just looking at him, it feels like I'm going to be fighting him in a... He's going to be a boss later on. I'm convinced of that right now.
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you now. Yay.
Hey, I finally fixed what's wrong with my mic. Turns out it's something on Discord then. To load up the stream, the stream rather. Oh, hello to stream chat, I guess. /rug. And it has been a year since we last streamed the first game.
Yeah, I'm surprised I've been able to keep up streaming for over a year now. the fact that I've been able to keep this up, work permitting, I'm glad that I'm able to keep this up.
Stream isn't loading on Discord, so I'm gonna have to load it up on Twitch. At least I got this working when it should. That was really frustrating trying to figure this out.
Yeah, tech issues. Always such a joy.
Good, and you chose the girl, yeah!
Yes, I did. And I'll be making the other correct choice in a moment, I think. And it's a shame I have hardly been paying attention to what's being said here. Furry boy, I know you're referring to yourself there.
Huh? Yeah, I am. I'm just trying to prank
but some people may not know that the two people are one and the same.
That's where the prank comes in.
Yeah, but you've got your social justice warriors or whatever they're called.
Who, me?
No, but other people might not get the joke. Yeah. All right, so we have our choices for things moving forward: a mechanoid soldier, an Oni child, a devil girl, and a half beast. When I played this game just a little bit, mostly just to make sure the game worked, I did check devil girl first, and I checked half beast next. Mechanoid soldier and Oni child I had really no interest in, but yep, devil girl seems to be the more interesting one out of the bunch for a number of different reasons. So let's just go in that direction.
Oh, to answer your questions about me having computer problems, it's mostly specifically my keyboard having issues.
Oh.
The rest of the system is fine.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
I'm gonna have to get it replaced, like, in the next 2 weeks or so, because I have no money.
Oh yeah, you did mention in Discord that you were having to use the on-screen keyboard, which I can only imagine.
It is not fun using it. But I'm starting to get used to it for typing.
And so, we have a bunny. A really angry bunny. Rampage rabbit.
Oh, wow. That looks more like a rat.
Okay.
Sort of.
Okay, I just did some sort of charge thing. I don't know what that did, but it did a lot of damage.
Quick question.
Yes?
I really hope I won't see too much. You know, the way that devil girl looked, or whoever she was, I didn't know if this game had any nudity in it. I hope not.
I don't think
partial.
So. I don't think so.
Thank God. Thank God, because I don't really care for that stuff in games.
Honestly, I don't either. But I don't think that's really the case here.
Okay, good. You know, because I'm not much of a, you know, that kind of person unless it's someone that I share a special relationship with, like, you know what I mean, like my girlfriend or whoever.
The hammer is the soul of the craft knight. I take it with me everywhere, even to the bathroom. Oh my goodness. Right. That's dedication right there.
That phrase is back from the first game.
Oh, I didn't remember that was from the first game.
Think. I need to play through this game again and get a quick refresher. Or, actually, I'll save that until after you have completed the game. spoil it.
Yeah, it's just that blue-haired girl seems a little bit weird in her choice of dressing.
It is a devil girl. So.
Yeah.
Although there is more to her than meets the eye. Even I already know that much, but I'm not going to say what it is until it manifests itself here.
Guessing you're going with
right.
default names again this time?
Yeah, just if the game has default names, I tend to stick to those, just because I'm not the best at picking names out of the air.
I'm sorry.
With me.
But there is a ward that's supposed to keep summoned creatures out, which makes you wonder how the devil girl here got in. That's not good. And her master died in a war a while ago. That's not good.
So what's with all these masters and everything?
Basically you have a craft knight and your guardian beast. That was kind of a thing that was established in the first game.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Selfish. Not late. As always.
So you have an obligation to keep me safe now. Right. Now I demand that you take me to a place that is nice and comfortable and full of mana. Oh dear.
Full of what?
Mana.
Mana.
Magical energy,
okay.
Basically. Aha! And the transformation! And a complete personality shift.
This is what I like about her.
Yeah, that was pretty much what drew me in mostly as well. This whole split personality deal here.
Angel form is actually kind of cute.
Yeah, so basically, two souls in one body. And it seems like they kind of fight for control.
As a Nephilim, Aaron.
I am not familiar with the term, but
Half angels, half demons.
I'm not sure it works. I'm not sure it quite works that way in this particular case, but yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, this is more of a split personality thing, more of a birth thing.
Yeah. But at least it's easy to tell who's in control. And naturally, we're gonna take this amalgamation into our home.
Yep.
And Ryoko's gonna tell the chief about the potential break in the wards. Aha, but we don't know the devil girl's name.
So is there actually...
Sorry if I'm talking over people, but that's kind of bad timing on my end.
It's alright.
Yeah, goodness knows I kind of have a thing about not wanting to interrupt people myself, so I know the feeling.
Yeah.
And apparently, people on the YouTube comments are complaining about it, so which is why I'm kind of holding myself back.
I think there were other things that were garnering more complaints, but I don't know. More about various noises that people were making, not really so much about talking over people. Maybe, I don't know.
The first part of last year's Summon Night stream was just pure pandemonium.
Well, all things considered.
Yeah, because of the generous amounts of Yuri involved.
Aha. Tatiana and Oren is apparently our foster family, I guess. And Tatiana seems kinda loud. So we'll probably see more of their personalities as time goes on. Oh, is that Blaine? Yeah, apparently it is. Yeah, about that. Yes, and Blair probably already knows the implications of that. Yeah, we did invite her, yeah. Yeah, I don't think we ever actually promised that part.
Have a feeling transformation's coming.
You mean-spirited little psycho. Yep, there it is. There we go. Uh-oh. Yep, in comes the angel.
Yay!
It's interesting, the angel refers to them as we, because they are pretty much two different people. So I wonder what the angel's name is, if that'll ever come up.
It's quiet here.
And the switch back again.
Aww.
So it seems like the transformation process is a bit tiring for her. Fun? You call this fun, dude? Okay.
He is an interesting kind of guy.
Yeah. Hello, Adam. Craft Knight basically makes weapons. Yeah, that's the long and short of it.
Hello, Adam.
And she's just getting dragged in. Okay, fine. Let's see what kind of stuff. We don't really have much for stuff. Okay, bandage recovers 100, which is good. Quest items, techniques, bestiary. Did the rabbit show up in the bestiary? I'm curious.
It's one of the bosses. Should kind of be at the bottom.
No, it's not in there.
Really not. I thought it should. I played it.
The option to have run as the default. Yes, please. Thank you.
Very welcome addition. Also, the color scheme, the SP color scheme, is a lot easier on the eyes.
I think it's neat that some games have custom color schemes just for various forms of the GBA or whatever else you're doing.
Who's Teamy?
Temmie is a character from Undertale.
Oh.
I hate Undertale with a death-defying passion.
Do you hate the game or do you hate the fan base? There's a distinction there.
I hate the game.
Okay then.
And the fan base is.
I can think of the worst. You know what the worst fan base is?
What? I shuddered. I worry I'll regret asking this, but what is it?
The Sonic fan base.
Lord. Oh,
Okay.
good Lord.
You just don't want to know
Yeah.
how creepy and
Best not to ask.
yeah, it's just best to stay away from it. Now, if there's a good Sonic fan
Don't
base
ask,
and a
don't tell.
perverting. Huh?
How it usually works is that guardian beasts are called by a summon talisman only when forging a weapon, like I do. But that's not going to work in your case, because, yeah, you're kind of right there.
Son of me. What's that, Solarian?
Don't ask, please.
Oh.
That is a shipping.
If you become Era's guardian
Oh.
beast, you won't be a stray summon anymore, and you can stay. Not only that, but you'll have a new partner. Everyone comes out ahead. Right. And of course, Era doesn't seem to have any say in this, does she?
Solarian, if I was ever that crazy enough to ship Sonic characters, it'd probably be...
Please, you say that as if shipping is limited to just the Sonic franchise. Shipping is prevalent in pretty much every fan base known to man.
Okay, fine. Link and Malin.
I don't remember.
You know, the farm girl.
Okay.
Girl from Lon Lon
Lon Ranch.
Ocarina of Time.
It seems reasonable enough
Yeah.
that they get married.
You were summoned to this
'Cause
world
of
and
the-
lived as a stray summon, but can't you trust a human and Era one more time? I mean, we did save you from that ferocious bunny.
Or you just beat with a hammer.
Yep.
Poor rabbit.
Humiliating.
Don't be afraid. Don't worry about the rabbit. I've looked into things a little bit. We'll be seeing that rabbit again.
Oh god.
Yep. I know, but I'm not gonna say anything.
You can't be my master until you swear the same kind of oath you're asking me to make. That is fair.
Mm-hmm.
And the angel comes out. Okay. And well, that didn't last long.
Yeah, the angel only appears when she makes her opinions known.
Yeah, so that seems to be the case so far. I know that, mechanically, which Guardian Beast I choose doesn't really matter. It really, from what I understand, it's mostly just a change in dialogue, really. The bonding pledge. Oh my, there's paperwork involved.
Oh,
There just had to be paperwork, didn't it?
It's not like
And
the thing-
Dinah's being dragged away again.
Well, it could be worse. It could be actual paperwork in real life whenever you play a game that requires that.
If you want to be a successful craft knight, you have to be honest and faithful to your new partner. Just remember that being nice isn't always the same thing as being honest. But don't worry, this'll all turn out fine. Right.
yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see.
Be nice. I'm not quite sure what he means by that, but personally I think just don't tell people what they want to hear, but, you know. I don't know.
Ah. Oh, there's... Well, there's our obligatory fourth wall breaking. I need to go save my game now. Right.
Wow.
I didn't really... Okay, let's see what's going on upstairs. Anything in particular? No.
So I found me a good pair of shoes the other day.
Alright.
They're Nike KDs, whatever KD means.
It's up the first path from here.
It's like a basketball shoe.
Right,
So does anyone know what...
So we got the village to explore now. Might as well see what we got going on here. Wait, I can create stuff from here?
Yep, the shop has a crafting system.
So I see.
In exchange for a lower price, you can basically combine items.
So I see.
Buy the original, you could still buy the regular items, but they're more expensive and they're not usually available until later.
Red Mage Adam, do you know what the KD stands for in that brand of shoe?
This is another
I'm
good
gonna
addition to
take
the
a
game.
stab and
Anywhere
say
else.
Kevin Durant.
Makes sense.
Shut up now.
You're told to give me something, but you're not actually going to give it to me. Okay.
It's not until after.
Okay, so that's the village exit. I might as well see if there's any side quest stuff that I can take care of right here and now. She walks so slowly, but she's never late. Well, she knows her pace. She's aware of how long it takes to get somewhere.
She knows her route.
Yep. It all comes with experience.
Why do you hate shoe shopping?
Well, thankfully, I don't have to deal with the same thing you do because my father actually got a new pair, like, still using them pretty since, so I don't have to worry about that front. Actually, a pretty decent pair, too.
And there's nobody in the chief's house. They're probably at the monument. Alright, so nothing. Oh! I see a kitty. Yep, the kitty meows.
That actually might be for the best furry boy.
That's... Oh wait, I never did go into this house. Ah, we got another kitty. It's nice that we can talk to the kitties, even if it doesn't accomplish anything.
It'd be funny to see a game that if you talk to a kitty, you would instantly win. It's like, man, this game is so hard to beat, what do? You see a cat, talk to it, and the game is over.
So...
There's actually a game like that.
See someone who's fishing. Concentration is everything in fishing. Stay away, cause you're scaring off my fish. Okay. Fine. Set up, that was the exit again. And, okay, this looks familiar. Hey, we've got a few cats lying around here.
What is this, Cat Planet?
Not quite. Aha! Was this the gate that I promised to open up before? We never actually made it this far before things happened. Alright. Interesting.
You know, speaking of fishing, do you fish any, Melee?
Nah. I'm not an outdoorsy kind of guy at all. With the chief's permission, you'll be accepted as Era's guardian beast. Hello, Mr. Chief.
Mr. Chief? Oh, him.
Yeah.
Thought there was another person in chat here.
Gora? Who is that? Some nasty demon thing that we'll probably be encountering later? Bear with him, this story is really long. Oh!
The village chief is very talkative.
Okay then.
You'll see why.
So he's apparently a great summoner, but he doesn't actually summon anything anymore. And he was still talking this whole time. Oh dear. I see what you're talking about now. Thankfully, we are spared most of it, but they're not.
Yep. And it's probably for the best too. Because...
Which reminds me of the time I kept peace for a couple of years. Oh dear. And Era fell asleep.
Actually being toned up on the humor. For funny moments.
So does the chief, from what I'm seeing here, does the chief tell this exact same story all the time? He should have done. Oh, Dina, that's not nice. and he's also not deaf. Nicely done. Alrighty, I hereby approve that. Well, that's really all it took. This will conclude the pledge signing.
Basically, you just have to endure a marathon of nothing but the chief talking for like hours on end.
Yep,
and there you go.
Yep, 10-hour story, 2-second pledge, boom, you're done. So, are you disappointed? Well then, I'll explain how the oath ceremony started. Oh no, I see the look on his face. The chief knows what he's inflicting. One day, the summoner called in to perform a bonding rite, ate a bowl of bad curry so he couldn't talk. Oh no. Edge Fencer. The Cold Hearts clan has unlocked the power to use a magic sword to seal Gora within this village. For generations, they have protected the seal, keeping the evil summoned creature Gora imprisoned. Okay then. And the whole making weapons thing. The main mechanic of this.
What just happened?
What do you mean?
I got disconnected there for a second. Odd.
It seems to be a problem with the with Discord ever since the
Update.
server shut down like not too long ago. There's like a few days ago, like all the Discord servers were shut down, and Discord was trying their best to fix it, and well, problems still creep up every now and then.
Well, everything seemed fine on my end, at least for now. Lynn, don't go there.
Oh, Lynn?
Lynn, what? It's.
As you can tell by the tone of my voice, I am not very fond of Lynn.
Yeah, I can tell.
For reasons that will be apparent very later in the game.
Okay, I'll take your word for that one. I guess on some level I'm just glad that that wasn't animated.
So Lynn is the game's resident Yuri bot.
Aha! Is that so? So the memes are not involving the main character this time. It's about one of the side characters. Then.
Really? You will see more memes later.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Oh, please don't tell me I'm disconnected again.
Oh,
dang.
I can hear you.
Oh, you're still there. You're still there. Okay.
Hey, you're still fine on my end.
Okay, I thought I got disconnected there for a second. You know what? I'm going to head on, but thank you for having me.
Yep, you have a nice one.
Have a
too.
good one, man.
If Omega Vanguard shows up... Oh, thanks. If Omega Vanguard shows up, tell him I said hi.
Alright.
Thank you. You were saying, Pastille?
And have a good one.
Oh, you too. Thank you.
The best part about fishing is that I can spend all day sitting and still look like I'm working. Right. Alright, so do you remember offhand if there's any side quest stuff I can do now? Or does I have to wait until the next day?
Most likely.
I might as well take a look around and see if there's anything different.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that one then.
But so you don't have much hair, dude. Right. Okay then. And really? Was that a Monty Python reference? I'm not sure. It feels like it is, but I'm not quite sure. Ah, and this cat doesn't seem the talkative sort. Oh well. And you don't say anything new. anything new here at the Chief's place? Doesn't look like it. Serve with bacon, tomato, and avocado and a thick piece of sourdough bread. Okay. Gonna make people hungry with that sort of talk. How can you lose your own shoes? Where there's a will, there's a way, especially with children. Alright, anything new with the kitty? No. Aha! Aha, so if I find rare metals, that's where I can turn those in. That's good to know. Alright, so that appears to be everything around here for now. Alright, back to the workshop. Time to make our first weapon.
Hey, it's finally that time.
Gee, I wonder what
And
weapon
like
I'll be making first. Probably a sword of some sort.
But swords are pretty cool, though I'm gonna very much take a wild guess you're gonna go with spears and knuckles, like last time.
Probably. That seemed to fit my style pretty well.
Yeah, that actually worked very well back in the first game.
Although I am well aware that I'm going to be needing at least one of every type, just since apparently weapons have more utilitarian uses now.
They have a field use now.
Yeah.
Swords can cut grass, axes can cut wood, that sort of thing.
Drills can break rocks, I believe.
A lot more secret. Secrets, too. Like, the secrets are actually more well hidden this time.
Oh, well, that's cool.
A very obvious secret door.
You will respond! Master, yes, master! Do you hear me? Okay. You can collect them in the forest around here, but there are many stray summons in the area. Danger is always just around the corner when doing a craft knight's work. But as a craft knight, you must have the superb ability to battle using a weapon of your own design.
Question, Red Mage Adam. Kinda, sorta. It's it has random encounters, but the battles themselves are like very actiony.
Yeah, they're more like the combat is more like your typical fighting game fare. Don't definitely. She used to eat dirt as a little kid. Her taste buds are all screwed up. Ooh, ouch. Strangely enough, Era's terrible with machines, but can still build a drill. Oh my. That's a look.
I expect to see that look a lot.
Yeah, they wouldn't have that just for one offhand thing in the early game. Swing it 100 times! Oh dear.
goes.
So, you're making Dina swing the hammer?
And making her do.
Oh boy. Of
This is
course,
about as well-
Era's not getting out of it.
It'll end just about as well as you would expect.
Now we'll use a real weapon, then call it a day. Yay! Off to find materials!
Finally leave town.
First, you must determine what type of weapon you are able to make. Sword shapestone? There are 5 types of weapons you can make. Sword, axe, spear, knuckle, and drill. This shapestone I just gave you will allow you to make a sword. And this is the material that will determine the strength of the completed sword. Iron ore. Okay.
Interesting thing about the shapestone. If the weapon breaks, and yes, I have said this in the Summon Night Swordcraft Story 1 stream, that durability works differently this time. You get the shapestone back, but the material made out of it will be lost. The more you use a particular shapestone, the stronger it will become. Like, some stats will carry over to the new sword that you make. So it's a very good idea to try and stick with a particular shapestone.
Right. You two will sleep in the workshop from now on, really. Living together in the workshop will teach you many meaningful things about being a craft knight. And he's gonna take our room. Alright. Yeah, he just... We'll just trade rooms from now on. Right.
Sure, let's go with that.
Right. And night falls. Oh, we got the whole nighttime walk, out for a walk things.
That's back.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you're just gonna stick with Dina or Dino or whoever how you pronounce her name.
Right, her old house.
I'll watch this on the YouTubes and just scream at me. That's what I'm expecting.
Yeah, so what happened to her house? There is no house here anymore.
Be explained later.
Fair enough.
Because I really don't want to spoil it.
I bet it was because of something stupid you did, right? Really?
Actually more complicated than that. But that's all I'm going to say on this matter.
There was a bad summoner named Gurin who tried to set it free. I heard he was so confident in his abilities that he thought he'd be able to control Gora's power. And that's where everything went wrong.
RPG that was out there.
Say what?
Another cliche storyline.
Ah.
House gets nuked by something.
Yeah, but despite all that, at least she's able to live a happy life now.
Will her family be a bit of oddballs?
Aren't we all? That sounds... Correct me if I'm wrong, Adam. That kind of sounds like Persona, doesn't it? Having never played any game in the series.
Me neither, and I have no interest to.
Oh, okay. Angel time.
Let's see what her opinion is. See, this is the vibe I'm getting. She just pops up whenever she has something to say.
Yeah, she's declaring her thought on the matter of the mutual protection thing. She's embarrassed that she can't control me, so she acts out of anger and says awful things. Get out of my mind! Okay, and it switches back. Yeah, home we go, and... a new day!
Time for some progress? Trademark?
Master doesn't know because he'd give us the look.
Yes! Seriously, that look will stare right into your soul.
Uh-huh.
But it kind of gives you that feeling.
Just imagine the worst possible scenario, being constantly given that look while having to endure one of the elder stories.
For Melia, basically you don't have a choice in this matter. You're gonna take her with you whether you like it or not.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Guardian Beast, this is basically a given.
When equipping weapons, yep. Kinda need to equip that.
Red Mage Adam. This is actually more cutscene heavy than the previous game.
Which had a good bit of cutscenes to begin with. But once we get through all that, it'll be nice when I get to see the overworld and whatever the overworld is. Aha. There's my money. And apparently that's what my old room was.
Yep. Time to buy some supplies for the journey. Already know.
Let's see, what kind of stuff was in the shop again? The Anywhere Diary would be nice. I can't afford it though. I already have one bandage. I'm not gonna worry about buying another, at least not yet.
Diary is pretty much a welcome addition to this game, especially if you're trying to go through this game without save states.
Right.
Diary is basically a save state anyway.
And I was given an Anywhere diary for free. Thank you.
For profit.
About fields. Gadgets, what's this? Gadgets here mean things you can interact with. For example, in the field map, you can use your weapons to break certain objects. Stuff like barrels or wooden boxes that are in the forest, and grass and dead trees too. Fruit is also one of the gadgets, even though it's easy to miss. Good to know. Those gadgets can only be broken with certain types of weapons. Barrels and wooden boxes can be broken with all types. The grass needs a sword, dead trees requires the axe, fruit needs the spear. What about knuckles and drills? Oh sorry, I almost forgot about those. But you can't use those in the entry woods. Knuckle type weapons can move rocks, and drill types can destroy walls, but the wall has to be half destroyed already. So basically, I have to look for bomb spots. We all know how that will turn out.
Oh, I do have a good eye and will let you know, but due to the stream,
yeah, stream delay.
That's gonna be a problem. Oh, I will probably miss some stuff, so, but that's levy.
Okay. So let's see if we have anything involving the missing cat or something. No, the cat's right there. So is this the one where I'm gonna have to find the missing cat on occasion, or did I misinterpret things?
I don't really do the side quests all that much, so I'm not really all that certain. I just play through the main game.
Well, I'm under the assumption that it wouldn't take too long to do whatever things are, I guess.
I will say this though. The side quests will not give you recipes this time.
Alright. As long as it gives me stuff, I'm all about getting stuff.
Basically, the recipes are based on what you make with using whatever shapestone you're using. Whatever materials you can find.
Alright, so we shouldn't be going in there. And it looks like the people are all saying the same stuff.
So I will say this, the mechanics thing than a story thing. You also get recipes from destroying the boss's weapon, just like the last game.
Naturally.
A form of a material, not the recipe itself.
Yeah, blah blah blah, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Therefore... Right. Okay. As far as the stream schedule, considering that this next week is kind of light for work, that's why I have so many days available for streaming, so.
Do you?
Yeah, trolls are always such fun.
I'm in my own server. Not fun. Trust and believe.
Wait, that? Oh, right, this was where the ceremony was, right.
quick test. Am I cutting off at certain points?
Not as far as I can tell. Though I am hearing a... Feels like it's a little bit of background, something or other when you're not talking. I'm not sure exactly how to describe it, but...
I should explain that. I'm using Discord through a browser rather than the actual client, because the client was actually giving me issues. Switched to using voice activity and not push to talk. And whirring in the background, because it's actually kind of hot here, so...
Alright, in we go. Beyond this door lies the labyrinth to Gora's seal. It'll be easy to get lost if we don't know the way. Along the way, there will be many summoned creatures to keep intruders away. That's true. There's also a trick to this labyrinth. Is there now? There's a spell I can cast in front of this door that will take me to the seal in a second.
Why didn't you mention that sooner?
We hadn't gotten this far. But apparently it's you can't take passengers and uh-oh. Looks like we've been caught. Oh. Who is this guy?
Slimy.
Well, call me Gadarm Kamkarosa. So apparently only summoners have last names? Wait, I don't know. That sounds...
According to whatever universe this logic runs on.
I guess. Now that we've been introduced, would you be so kind as to take me with you to see this seal? No. I've never put any stock in these old legends before, but hearing of this entrance magic and how serious you two seem to be, I've just become more inclined to believe it. And now that you've piqued my curiosity, I just have to see it for myself. Don't you agree? No, go away. Uh-oh. That was not a good idea, Dina. And now we've got a hostage situation. And now we don't really have much of a choice. Chamber of Seals. Oh my.
Looks kind of gnarly.
Ask me to open the thing, do you? You're making the right decision. Now, tell me how to open the seal, keeping Gora imprisoned. No! Come on now. Oh dear. I'm not sure what he's doing to Dina. I'm not sure we want to know. Oh dear. Yeah, I can handle anything. Oh, dude, you are a piece of work. You realize this has been attempted before, right? Didn't work then, it won't work now. And now, looks... You just summoned a tank.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, you did summon a dang tank. Although that fight didn't really...
I did it!
If this fight... You really think with the... I don't even know what to think about you. If beating your summon monster was that easy, do you really think you were able to control the big thing? What? Under an oath that... Really? You're summoning him again? Oh dear. And he's just blowing everything up. I didn't think I had magic quite yet, but... Ooh. Okay. Wait, that's Ryoga? The heck? Was this known to everybody or not? That's... okay.
I'm back. Sorry, I had to deal with someone unsavory on my server.
Alright then.
Just what?
Dude, what the heck are you doing? And now now we're really in trouble. I've been waiting for this time to come. Oh dear. And our sword just got broken.
Oh, that's not good. How
No,
will you
it's
defend
not.
yourself?
What? The heck? Mono shift? What the heck is this? Okay. Interesting spot for a title drop.
It's only the prologue.
Yeah, okay. I have no idea what the heck just happened. Interesting lighting choice for this. Yeah, I was not Yeah, I was expecting to have to fight Ryoga, but I didn't think he would be quite like that. I thought he would be
An
summoning the
hasn't-
Guardian Beast, not turning into one.
Lots of anvils have been dropped in the first 10, 20 minutes or so.
Uh-huh.
I actually don't know how long this is running for.
I've been playing for about an hour now. So now we're looking at a conversation in the past. Or maybe not. Okay, so yeah, this was in the past. This was... wow. So how long were we out? Yeah, something strange was happening. That's a light way of putting it, I think. Okay, Blair's gonna be fine. Okay, that's good. I'm not. I was just carrying a huge hammer. That hammers tend to be kind of heavy. Ah, you remember Ryoga. But apparently he didn't stick around. Alright, so yep. True to form, my hammer, oh, I have a healing spell. That's nice to have.
Dina is water-based.
I didn't think it mattered, because I could have sworn I thought the mechanics of it didn't matter, because I didn't really, when I looked into things, it didn't really see any difference between them as far as like what magic you get and when or whatever. But maybe I was wrong.
That's the only difference between all of the Guardian Beasts. It determines what type of elemental magic you get.
Well, hey, more healing magic. I'm not going to complain.
Also, FYI, every summon starts with a healing spell this time.
Which is good. I like having healing magic. It's probably one of the magic I'm going to get the most mileage out of.
Works exactly the same as the previous game, but you get 6 uses instead of 5.
Cool. I've been better, but I've been a whole lot worse too. Okay, that's the fact that you can say that. How do you know Ryoga's not like that? You saw what he did.
That should be proof enough. Like, Dina is your witness.
The truth is that Ryoga is a summoned creature who had been waiting for Gora's return. And how long have you known this? Unfortunately, no. You have to reseal the gates. Okay. Even though the seal's been broken, Gora is still inside the gate. It seems that because the seal was broken forcefully, countermeasures in the Chamber of Seals trapped Gora inside. Well, that's good. In situations like these, the spell that allows you to directly teleport to the chamber is nullified. So we'll have to go the long way. We can't risk letting Gora escape using the magic. Of course, we can't open the gate either. Right now, our best bet is to seal the ruins themselves to keep Gora from escaping. However, as time passes, Gora will slowly regain its strength. It will eventually break through the ground itself and escape that way.
Oh, it's only a solution in the short term.
Yeah. You must find the sword. You must find the Daemon Edge. It's the sword that sealed Gora. Right. The Wind Fortress in the forest. Alright. The one with the Summonite gem held within its body. The Edge Fencer.
You have a Summonite gem in your own body.
Lovely. So that's kind of like a bloodline inheritance kind of deal?
Not really. There are reasons that will be explained later.
Oh boy, there's the look. Don't be afraid of your power.
It's red eyes, man.
Uh-huh. And that's the gem that we're wearing around our neck, even though we can't really see it right now. You're the only one we can count on. We need you, Hera. Go and get the Daemon Edge, then seal Gora away. And it looks like he's talked himself out.
Understandable, he's still kind of quote-unquote sick.
Yeah. This is a nice bed, Hera. I should have taken it earlier. Dude! Dad, you really should think about how you say things. Granted, it's not a bed we're sleeping in anymore, but still. I know if nobody else is in the room, then it will be quieter. You're not wrong. So, I wonder... So, I guess the fact that I brought Ryoga there is common knowledge now? That's what I'm gleaning from this?
Now you will face the consequences of your actions.
Right.
Kinda correct, Adam. Rip Era.
And I see it. There seems to be quite a few cats around. And the shop is closed.
The meeting place. Some cutoffs on my end through the stream.
Cut off? Cut off in what way?
The first few seconds of what I speak is kind of cut off.
Ah.
Adam.
Okay, and the cat's still here. So, doesn't seem to be anything side quest related around at the moment.
There's not much you can do, since everybody kind of went to the meeting spot.
Makes sense, but I'd rather make sure that there's that I'm not missing something. Aha! I can fish! Except I don't have any bait.
Bait in the overworld.
Fair enough. And I can get iron ore and a fine fishing rod. Okay.
A fine fishing rod really does. But iron ore is decent if you're lacking in materials, but it's not worth the amount of effort you need to get to, The fishing mini game will make you kind of want to punch your monitor.
Okay then. So... Right, yeah. So how did Lynn...
Not even
so wasn't Lynn supposed to be Ryoga's sister? Or something?
Not actually biological siblings.
I didn't realize that part. Okay, so it's been 12 years since Gura attacked. However, Gura is currently trapped underground in the ruins beyond the gate. In the meantime, we must recover the Daemon Edge and seal it again. Because Era's the only one who can use the Daemon Edge, we need to trust Era. We're going to have to keep a close eye on the sacred ruins to make sure that Gura isn't escaping. It's a heavy burden, Era. We're counting on you, Edge Fencer. Consider it done. And one particular villager doesn't seem to share our confidence.
What I expected.
They're
Because you
both
did
sick.
kind of bring Ryoga to the ruins, so... Exactly, Adam.
Hey, dude, you are presuming a lot right now. Shut your noise holes! Nice! Here, you trust Era and stop your whining. I'm Era's guardian beast, and I said that we'd seal Gora off. Part of Era's pledge is to do whatever I wish. Oh god, really? Was that part of the deal?
I don't think it is. The ceremony bonding ritual was kind of, you know,
Front-loaded? Or backloaded? I'm not even sure which phrasing I'm even trying to say.
correct, Adam. She is kind of aggressive.
Yeah.
Then again,
I think that had been established by now.
and so are the other beasts at this point in the game.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Just,
You know,
they all go about things in their own way. I did get captured by Gedarm, and then some stuff happened.
that one was kind of unforeseen.
Yeah, a little bit. And yep, here's the angel again.
That's Nina.
I was wondering if the angel would appear in this scene. That girl's been getting stronger and stronger lately. Has she now? It was said that the Wind Fortress was in the forest, right? However, you must be careful. The animals in the area have become savage because of Gora's influence. Of course, that's why all the animals are running amok. Even though it was mentioned that there were summon beasts about beforehand. Though we don't have a choice but to use the hammer for now, looks like. Or not.
So
We got it. Oh, we got it. No, we have the means to replace it. Oh, that's nice.
yeah, and you also did get a new shapestone because the old one actually broke during the prologue.
Yeah, it was plot destroyed, yeah.
But I assure you, shapestones themselves will never be destroyed. Since, you know, they're kind of the very core of your weapon.
Right. It was just like I said, the first one was plot destroyed. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and go ahead and make that new sword. Might as well do it now.
Adam, I actually just dealt with a troll on my own server, like, not less than, like, half an hour ago.
I guess on some level I should be glad that my server's not big enough to have trolls at the moment so far.
Thank the heavens above for that.
Though I've been considering adding another channel to it, just so that all the conversations don't go into one spot. But that's a thought for another time, I guess. Not to mention that because of how I have things set up on my streams, I'll have to adjust things on my stream layout to accommodate for that too. And it broke. Oh, that's not good. Make good weapons. You know, you're jumping to conclusions again, I think. Okay. Yeah, the truth hurts, I guess. If we ever want to get better at this, we need to start being honest with each other. Say, you're a terrible teacher, I didn't learn anything! And, oh boy, here we go. And the angels appeared again. But Era knew it was gonna happen this time. Right. Thing is, she's inside your head. She kind of knows you better than... She probably knows you better than you know yourself.
Hold it. Very much.
Dear, so are we really gonna have to go into the forest with just a hammer? Or maybe not. Hey, Master, you're up and around again. Though you still have your head bandaged up.
His head is always like that.
Oh, really? I thought I didn't notice. So you have to make your own weapon. No craft knight would go into battle with somebody else's sword.
Kind of the case in the previous game.
Yep, we have our trusty hammer. Our weapons may break, but the hammer never does.
But the hammer is also pathetically weak and slow.
Well, it's our only option right now, it seems. They brought this line back too? Really?
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't be surprised that that brings that line.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. Alright, into the forest we go, I guess.
Hey, the hammer is also a tool you can use on the overworld.
Yeah, but from what we found out from that one lady, apparently it doesn't accomplish much, but apparently the barrels and crates and such can be broken with anything, so... hello, Omega.
MeleeWizard says hi.
Yep. Oh, and no. What does Len have to say? Now I see what you're talking about with Lynn.
About the Yuri thing?
Yeah. Though this is one of those situations where I wonder if her dialogue would be altered in any way if I had picked the guy.
Nope.
I didn't think so.
Fact that I don't like her one bit.
Yeah, she does come off as kind of Anything new around here then?
Yeah, this should be around the point where the side quests start opening up.
Yep, I see the cat's gone. Time to go find the cat. I think on some level, it's like various displays of affection, especially when in public, is I don't know,
Frowned upon.
a little bit.
I don't know if this applies to this particular day, but also check where your quote-unquote house used to be.
I was trying. I think we found the cat. Yay, we found the cat. I was trying to remember. I seem to recall that there was at least 2 different things we could do in a day. I was trying to remember what the other one was. And I got bait for fishing. Alright.
Say this, you probably want to make your sword first.
Say what? Oh, right. Yeah, I think I know what's gonna happen. I think I might as well try it. I'm probably gonna save first though.
Omega.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. It's been kind of a slow going so far, but it's the early game. It needs to establish what's going on. So I get that.
Oh, strap yourselves in for a bumpy ride, I suppose. Please scratch the surface.
That was Monument Square. Ah, here was where my house was. Ah, Oh. The Rampage Rabbit is your friend? What?
Yeah,
please keep the fact that he's a stray in the village to yourself. His goal is to become the strongest bunny in the world, and he's always seeking someone to challenge him. Alright. I know that he'd like to fight, but I'm weak. I'm not a good fighter at all. So I'm not going to fight him. Yep. That's why I saved.
Yep, basically check back every single day for a rematch with the bunny.
Yep.
He gets stronger every day. Ah.
That is 1 damage a hit. And I take 24 damage in a hit. And thank you for the bits, Omega.
Bits, but I don't remember how.
You can purchase them, or most people are able to watch ads to get bits for free. And oh, geez, even a crit only does 1 damage.
You have an ad blocker on, so I can't get bits through ads. So rip. And when it comes to internet safety, so.
Although I know that you can like whitelist certain sites, but
I don't think the particular add-on I'm using supports whitelisting, at least not on this browser.
Fair enough. Because I usually don't touch mine, so it's just there.
Yes, Adam, you kind of have to win this through death of 1,000 cuts.
Yeah, or 150 in this case.
Or just hold off until you can actually forge a proper weapon.
Well, I'm already here. And I've already figured out how to not take damage. I just have to jump in and jump out.
This is actually a viable strategy in like some very tough boss fights later on in the game.
Well, hey. It's nice to have good habits early, and plus I do have 1 heal, though I don't know how much it'll heal me for.
If I recall correctly, you're probably 3/4 of your entire health.
Well, that's good. Ow. So if I get hit 1 more time, I think I'll go ahead and heal.
Also, all the spells that your summon beasts cast are voiced.
Oh, are they now? I know we've had voice acting, though I've kind of... At the end of combat, though, I think I've been talking through most of it.
So you did kind of have the volume low-ish. Though it's kind of understandable because you kind of need to talk over it.
Right. And he's down to half. Though it kind of sucks that even my crit's only doing 1 damage. Even if I knew how to do those whatever I wanted, it wouldn't help matters.
Yep.
Dang it.
All yours. Here you go.
So yeah, that was a bit of voice acting there.
Every summon beast is voiced. Hell, even some bosses too.
Well, that makes sense. Oh, geez. The rabbit can crit too, I noticed.
It hurts like a truck.
I can imagine. Makes me glad I didn't stick around long enough for it to happen. But this fight won't take too much longer. Ow.
39 hits, at least on my end, to go.
Yeah, 31, 30, 29, 28. Okay, so just jumping straight up seems to be a little bit faster. Ow. 10, 9, ow. Getting a little bit complacent now, I think. Especially since I just avoided a crit.
Because I think that would have killed you otherwise.
Probably. 3, 2, 1, 0. Down you go.
There you won.
So how much?
Get used to this because this is actually one of the easier of the fights. You can pretty much imagine how it's going to go in later fights. It is going to be brutal.
Yeah, but I'm presuming I'll have at least some weapon to use in the future.
Even then, his stats will also increase to compensate.
Well,
so...
naturally. And a kicker potion, oh, that's 250, alright. And oh, I actually got... I got 3 small worms there.
That's bait for the fishing rod.
Fishing game, yeah.
I wouldn't recommend doing it right now, though, unless you really want to make yourself angry.
Fair enough. I'll do it
Yeah.
later. Although... I noticed that I didn't get healed after that fight. I should probably remedy that if I can.
Yeah, you should probably go to your bed. Recommend stocking up on whetstones if they're available in the shop.
Don't think oh yeah, there was. That's right. Because I believe the weapon's durability, they don't refresh after a fight, don't they?
They persist between battles.
Right, yeah.
Every weapon has a special ability that you can use in the battle now.
No. Oh, there's a lot more stuff for buy in the create spot. Oh, the rub stone. That's what it was. Don't have the means to get any though.
Yep. So hot stones are stupidly easy to find. So don't worry about that.
Fair enough. I just don't have any as of now. But at least I got my side quest stuff done. So I can get into explore the world without worrying about things too much. Yeah, I saw that boring comment.
Basically, whatever this game lacks in Yuri makes up for in general humor.
Yeah.
Otherwise. And there will be some groan-worthy puns. Trust and believe.
And apparently I can get bait in the crates and such. Alright.
Iron ore, right there.
That having gotten some right off the bat makes me wonder if I should go back and make a new sword.
Because trying to fight with a hammer is, yeah, not very pleasant.
Right. Ah, dang it, I got knocked out of my crit. Weapon shield. Is that what I think it is?
Very much.
Prevents durability damage, yeah.
Last game.
You know what, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make another sword. The game was nice enough to give me the means to do it. Actually, no, I could have made one before, couldn't I? Since I had 2 iron ore instead of just 1. Why, I recall that.
You can get another one.
Last time I created... Oh, I actually can't. I don't have the shape stone.
The shape stone went kablooey after, you know, Dinah kind of broke it, so
yeah.
You're gonna have to find a new one.
Okay, fine.
Correct. If you find that spirit, quote unquote, because it drops a pretty, very, very good ore.
Well, okay. Well, there's the sword shapestone right there. It was the next. It was in the next room. Fine. If memory serves, is tech points still a thing? So I noticed that the hammer wasn't actually in Dinah's hand there.
She's using her powers to use it.
I guess.
With the other summon beasts, they actually do use their hands.
Yeah, I figured it was all... The hammer would be in the same spot regardless of which character sprite it was. So I figured at least one of them it would have synced up with their hands.
Yep. But it will have to do.
Go ahead and heal up again.
You heard? I don't know if you heard me, but yes, tech is still a thing. And it carries over to your shapestone, too. Provided that you don't break it.
Right. So, I know you said that the durability doesn't get refreshed after battle. Does it refresh if I stay in stay in bed?
No.
Okay then. So I have to use items to refresh it then.
Yeah, you have to use items or your forge. There is a repair option.
Yeah, I did see that. I'll have to make use of that later. Right. I got some money. More iron ore, that's nice.
It's going to be pretty common in this area.
So...
You shouldn't cut grass, well, the landscape grass, because you'll know it when you see it.
Alright. I thought that was the landscape grass, but I guess not.
You cut.
More crates or iron ore.
Aaron, slimes. The staple in any RPG.
So there's trees that I need an axe for. And there's grass that... Zazzle leaf. What do those do?
Supposed to make potions.
Heals 5 HP.
Create option at the shop to make potions.
I'll have to check and see. Did my weapon increase my defense? Yeah, it did increase my defense by a good bit, actually.
Yep, same as the previous game.
Well, there's my axe shape stone. Hey, I found a rare metal.
So, I would recommend putting potions in your quick slot, because this game is harder than the previous game.
Okay.
Press it now, but it will seriously ramp up soon.
Well, I got a flat stone, and I need a spear for that. And so I'm gonna hold off on turning in the rare metal. Oh, there's... Hello, spirit. Did I get lucky and get that bonus drop from that? No.
So, this is a good area for like getting XP like early in the game.
Well, yeah. And a bird. Okay, that works. Yeah, the axe-shaped stone was in the that other treasure chest that I came across. So I guess I have to go and make an axe now.
And this pattern will pretty much repeat until, you know, you have every single weapon.
Makes sense. It gets you into the... It's giving you first-hand experience with all the various weapons and what they can do out in the field. Might as well see what the repair... Oh! So... I thought repair had a certain cost to it, but apparently not.
It's free and repairs all your weapons at once.
Okay, no reason not to do that then.
It's correct. It's highly recommended that you get some charged ore, because it's a step up from the regular iron ore.
Yeah, but if I have to basically rely on enemy drops for that.
Not as rare as you think, provided that you know, farm some.
Yeah, it also depends on whether the enemies actually appear. I'll dress my agility to 0, but my agility wasn't really much to speak of anyway. And... it looks like my tech is just straight up 255.
All your shapestones, your weapons have a max of 255.
Makes sense. I'm just glad I noticed that now. Because I know that, that different weapons had different tech points before.
Oh, I probably know that there are some exceptions.
And if there are, I hope I notice them. And no sense in not breaking open the crates whenever.
Because, you know, items are good.
Yep. And now that I have multiple weapons, I can swap them around.
And that will come to play soon.
I think it's more of a case of...
Yes, Remelia is correct. You are gonna get spear-shaped stone, like, very shortly.
Well, makes sense. There were trees right there. Oh, get flat stone from the trees. Not bad. And the tough leather, and there's the spear stone.
One of your weapons back.
Say what?
With the weapons back.
And nope, no drop from the spear at that time. And that looks like a boss.
Want to get that that spear-shaped stone ready and made before you take them on, because I know you're probably gonna need your personal weapon for this.
And if nothing else, might as well see what I get from the trees as well.
As always, items are good. If they don't have a use, they're just bomb fodder.
They're just what?
Bomb is the currency in the Summon Night universe.
Oh right, yeah, the bee, yeah. Making a spear.
Recommend trying.
Rank up?
I was just about to say that. Make as many weapons as you can, because they influence your rank.
And you can now disassemble weapons. Disassemble the weapon and retrieve the shapestone. Other materials will be lost. Aha!
Or you can reuse the same shapestone.
Yeah.
This is where the tech points on the shapestone itself come in.
Right.
You use that particular shapestone, the more tech it gains, and that tech will carry over to the new weapon you make.
Right, exactly.
Gains a bonus to its durability.
Yeah, I think that's how tech worked in the first game too.
Shapestones themselves. The more you disassemble, use a weapon, make a weapon, disassemble, then disassemble the weapon, you get it gains bonus durability, which will be then transferred to the new weapon.
See, my thought was I didn't really see a point in disassembling weapons now, just because I couldn't make anything better. But
at least. If you can get the spirit drops, actually be a good increase.
Right, yeah. But only if I actually get the thing to make the stronger weapon with. Because it seems like, at least to my perception right now, that disassembling and remaking the same weapon wouldn't really accomplish much. Maybe I don't know if maybe I'm wrong, but that's what.
Yeah, you actually have to make a weapon, use it a bunch of times, like at least up to when the tech is capped, then disassemble it. Assembling and then disassembling right away just gives you no benefit.
So the green tree sap is item material. Alright.
Those are used to make the Anywhere diaries, I think.
Alright, so... Oh, the down attack for the spear is different than before. It's not just a straight up stab.
But it's still fundamentally the same.
Fair enough. Ah, come on. Hitboxes, what are you? Another tough leather. I think I need one more tough leather to get the leather boots.
Yeah, because I remember you using agility a lot back in the first game, and it served you well.
Certainly did. Sazzily. Go ahead and mow all the grass like a proper Zelda player. Alright, hello. Oh, it's a hound. I remember you.
Yep, a lot of the enemies have returned from the first game, as you have surely noticed.
Oh boy.
All yours. Here you go.
Yes, Sarah.
Although I'm kind of getting hurt a bit. Oh geez, I'm really glad I dodged that one. Dang it. Ow, and down I go.
Oh.
And that's why I saved before I left home. I remember those Hound type enemies giving me a bit of grief in the past.
This game is harder than the previous game.
Well, as I said, I remember, at least in the early game, those enemies giving me troubles in the first game too, so I'm not surprised that it's giving me trouble here too. Alright, can I get anything special in the shop right now with what I currently have?
Later, Aaron.
Yeah, later, Solaren. Oh, well, I can. Let's see, I can make a simple ring or an ore ring. I can't make both, though. Do I want more attack or more defense right now?
Generally, you would benefit more from defense.
Fair enough.
Now.
Only saying there was a choice because I couldn't afford both. Which is a moot point because I can only equip one of them anyway. So I'm starting to think that maybe using the spear wasn't the best option for that fight. That maybe using the sword would have been better just because of combo potential.
I actually went through the game on a very, very tanky build. But unfortunately, there is a cost to that, as I knew it.
What did you say?
Through the game on a defense build, like putting all points from level ups into defense.
Right.
Instead of, balancing out as I usually do. enemies tend to hit you like with very low damage, but that you kind of hit like a wet noodle.
Yes, that seems like a war of attrition kind of deal and a tree branch.
Remember what the tree branches are used for.
Oh, it's an item material of some sort. Yeah, but the spear is definitely nice as you can attack from a distance. But against that, against the hound, that's not really... I can't really take very good advantage of that.
Oh, sword it is then?
Probably.
Those is still a ways off.
Say what?
Those knuckle-shaped stones are still a ways off.
Sassel leaf?
I can't speak.
Hey! Charge door!
Maybe you can use it to upgrade your spear.
You know what? The opportunity has been given. I might as well. Because goodness knows, if I lose again, I'll lose the charge door. So might as well make use of it while I still have it.
Better safe than sorry.
Right.
He can't upgrade the sword with the charge 4 yet. Unless you're referring to something else.
I'm thinking he might have meant disassemble the sword and then make the new one, maybe.
I was thinking about something else that will come into play later.
So given the fight that I'm about to do, should I upgrade the knife or the spear? Because the spear doesn't seem like the best weapon to use against that particular fight. It's like, do I want to think short term or long term here?
You can get another charge door, and you can do both.
Fair enough.
But for now, sword would probably be the best option here.
Probably.
The slowness of the spear isn't gonna do you any favors here.
Nah.
You need to be fast and ruthless.
Yep, durability +4.
That's the benefit you get from using the same shapestone and actually using it.
Yep. Alright, so yeah, that's definitely an improvement. No special abilities yet, but I'm sure that'll be something that'll happen later. Definitely save after that.
And get another charged ore.
Which would be nice, but at the same time going back and forth like I've already been doing. I don't know.
Get a brand new ore on the way to the boss, more power to you.
Yep. Might as well... grab more items, because if nothing else, it's good for, it's good to have more materials than less.
If need be, you can always sell them.
Exactly. I noticed how the weapon that I have equipped out on the field doesn't match the weapon that you currently have equipped on the in combat. Jeez. Oh, that was an unfortunate fight. I mean, yeah, I can heal, but...
You're about to ding level 4.
Oh, am I now? I didn't notice.
Oh. Another level before the boss fight, then you pretty much get an advantage.
I'm not surrounded anymore. And nope, got 2 small worms. Oh well.
It's just 9 experience to level 4.
Ooh, another spirit. Yeah, there's the level. I've been putting a lot into attack. I think I'll put one into defense this time.
Having defense in this game is kinda essential, because, like I said, this game is much harder than the previous one.
Yeah, and like I said, my first couple levels I had put everything into attack.
If I were playing this, I would normally try and keep everything as equal as possible. Stat bonuses from weapons and accessories notwithstanding.
Oh, holy cow! I don't know if it was the choice of weapon or just the weapon strength, but that, holy cow, that went a whole lot differently than before.
Annihilated him. Adam, when they flash white, that means they're kind of temporarily invincible to prevent, you know, stun abuse.
Yeah, to prevent like infinite combos, I get that. Alright, moving on. Aha! Teleporter, which is handy, and a save point as well. Alright, let's see if I can... Oh, this is the Wind Fortress.
Yep.
Okay. Well, the thing is, that also... I'm presuming that that whole iframes thing works both ways. It prevents me from stun-locking them, prevents them from stun-locking me.
Yes.
So...
There is an LP list on the Discord, Amelia, if you want to take a look.
He asks that every time.
Like I said, I don't really...
Because apparently there's that chance that I could change my mind at the last moment. I don't know.
Right.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. Now what? Aha. I'm not scary, I'm pretty. Oh dear. Well, there might be a few reasons. Oh, ow. So it's Rocky and Kara. Well, there is a calmer side to her, but this isn't it.
Yeah. She won't bite much.
Say, this used to be a secret fort for the Wind Brigade. Or the Breeze Brigade, depending on who you ask, apparently.
Breeze Brigade sounds better off the tongue.
Probably, just alliteration for the wind. Oh, you broke your sword. Oh, darn. Yes, we could make you repair your sword. We have plenty of experience around broken swords, right? Oh, burn. Tina, you're not the craft knight. You're not the one that's supposed to be making the promises under those conditions.
Oh, you know what to do, I'm assuming.
And the summon and their summon beasts don't seem to be the talkative swords. So, Gabriel, huh? Alrighty then.
Head back, repair the sword, yada yada yada.
Yep. Ah, and these boxes were so kind as to respawn.
Respawn every time you re-enter the room.
Every time I re-enter the room? I remember when I left to go back to town that they didn't, but they had to have respawned after entering the Wind Fortress.
Yeah, I don't know how I don't remember how exactly they respawn. Either a couple of rooms or just by leaving the whole area. Kind of, refresh me on this.
I heard a rumor about an herb called Hononas, which supposedly can heal all kinds of wounds. Oh, you're gonna go out looking for herbs too? And Blair has a fever now. Oh, that's not good. Repair sword first, then looking for herbs later. It depends. I might. If anything, I feel like I should at least try fishing at least once on stream and see how much more of that I want to do off stream. Oh, and I just did the repair function to repair my other weapons, and it repaired the broken weapon along the way. That's seems oddly appropriate. Okay. I feel like I should be kind of evenly distributing my tech points. I should probably be using my I should probably heal myself too. Since I hadn't healed since the boss fight. If I want to make the most out of these these weapon stones, I should probably try to at least somewhat evenly distribute the tech points I do.
So try and keep them topped up.
Well, I'm not even talking about durability. I'm talking about the tech points.
I know.
But yeah, I did. I had already repaired them all. So, yeah. While I'm passing by, I'm gonna at least try doing this fishing thing just to see if it's how frustrating you say it is. Let's see. Press the A button to stop the power gauge and cast the lure. Wait for the fish to bite. See the clickets.
Well, I should reiterate, it's not the game itself that's frustrating. It's trying to get the points that you need to buy what you want that's frustrating.
Okay.
Dang it. So focus. Oh, jeez. Admittedly, I didn't really pay too much attention to what you had said.
Should I repeat?
Yeah.
Self isn't frustrating, but trying to get the points that you need to buy the item that you want that's frustrating.
Ah, fair enough. Dang, if you can get the perfect timing, holy cow, you can get... Oh, I got a frog. So I pretty much have to wait out the time frame on this, I guess. I can't... Looks like I've...
Okay.
Well, I was pressing B before I cast again, and it didn't really give me the option to stop, so... But it looks like
a limit of... I think there's a limit of 5 fish you can catch per run.
Well, I got 3.
First on.
So I...
Okay.
Looks like the time frame is about... Yep, time's up. But I got 3. I got 34 points for that. Which I can't get much, but yeah, 1,500 for the fine fishing rod. That would take a while.
Doing this is plot required later.
Is it now? As in, I need to get a certain number of points, or I have to get a certain specific thing?
To get a specific certain thing.
Okay, then. So, at least having experience with that isn't a bad thing. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and save again.
So, trying to also fishing with better bait points, but also makes the fishing minigame a tiny bit harder.
Well, I don't have better bait right now, so I'll worry about that later.
They don't come into play until later.
Yay, we delivered the repaired sword.
So, can we go now?
This is super duper awesome-tastic stupendorific. Okay then.
I'm better off it.
Ah, so Orin stopped by. Alright. Leave the fort and keep going straight. You'll find Hananas around where Borzak grows. Aha. So a big nasty flower, alright. Beautiful and dangerous, just like me. Right.
Right.
So
yeah,
I can't... Oh, okay, so I had to go out this way. Makes sense. Oh. Okay, what do you have to say? Have you made any weapons? Yes, I have made some weapons. And yes, I have dismantled one of my weapons already. Okay, so you're telling me stuff that I already knew. Alright. Fine. Oh, hello, Pumpkinos. I remember you.
Time to break out the spear.
I remember how I said I felt the need to kind of evenly distribute my tech points.
Yeah, you said that.
Even if I don't end up using the axe that much, it's still nice to have options for that sort of thing. Okay.
Oh, these guys.
Well, thankfully I was just out of their range. Dynabeetle. Yeah, there we go. That works. There we go. So I can go down. Holy cow, this area is actually kind of big. Okay, yep, just... This works.
Just...
Yeah, I did see where I could go left. I'm seeing what my other options are. Like, say, this treasure chest that I can't actually get to.
Oh, wait, you need a spear shapestone for that. Oh!
Ow.
Forgot that you had a spear. How the hell did I miss that? I kind of said that, Romelia.
Yeah, I didn't realize that a spear would actually reach that.
Really clear on it, because, you know, that's how I roll.
Well, there's my fist shapestone. And more Dynabeetles. And
A spear kind of chews them up pretty easily.
yeah, though when using the up attack for that, it doesn't really Oh! I didn't know they could run away.
Dynabeetles love to run away.
Well, I didn't know enemies could. I don't remember that being a thing in the first game. I'm gonna go ahead and use the healing now.
Because you're kind of dangerously low.
A little bit. I see. Although that healed me anyway. But it did recover my my magic charges anyway, so that's fine.
To say that, but you got your magic back, so
no harm, no foul.
it's hurting though. Yeesh.
Say what?
Axe though. Yeesh.
Yeah, especially when they crit. They hit hard. I saw another...
Yeah.
I saw another rare metal there. There we go. What's my durability on that? Kind of, sort of.
This is why it's a good idea to stock up on rubstones.
Right. How many rare metals does that make now?
See, in
I have 4 of them, alright. Ripe berry. What does that do? Still a little green. It's okay, it's by itself it heals me for 5.
Yeah, it's probably another potion ingredient.
Yeah. Yeah, it's... Go. Ha. And yay, leveled. Go defense again. Alright, so... Right, there was a little hidden spot. So, what do we have in these treasure chests? Once I can actually get to them. I only got 3 XP from those. Rub stone, anywhere diary, and a drill. Okay. Well, I'm starting to think maybe I should go back and make a drill and a knuckles. Probably swap out my axe, since I probably won't be using that as much anyway. But at least I'm getting the axe some use. But yeah, it doesn't feel like I'm getting much XP from these enemies now. I wonder why. And thank you for the bits, Rohan.
No problem. I finally figured out how to do it now.
Fair enough. Well, yeah, I saw how much... I saw the kind of tech points I had on the spear. Definitely... It'll be definitely nice whenever I get that upgraded, but...
Be worth trying to get another charge door.
Well, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
There we go. Flat stone. Ah, my health is fine for now. But I definitely want to go back and make my knuckles and drill just so I can take full advantage of such things. Especially since the teleporter's right here. Although, knowing my luck, there was probably another teleporter like one space away. Ah, but using the spear to take out these barrels and such is definitely rather efficient. Ah, I didn't think about that. Alright, time to make our piston drill. This is I have enough iron ore to accomplish to not have to worry about such things. Agility plus 20. That's pretty good.
Ooh, that's actually kind of nice.
Especially since my axe and the spear are agility penalties right now. And go ahead and repair everything before I forget. And hit the knuckles. I don't know if having a strong axe or drill is going to be required for later on, but this is probably what my loadout's going to be for the foreseeable future.
Fair enough.
Because that's how I do things. Not saying it's the best strategy, but it's the one that I'm used to, I guess. Oh wait. I should probably create things since I already have a couple of Anywhere diaries. I'm not gonna, as long as I have at least a couple, I'm not going to worry about buying more. I'll buy 3 rubstones. Don't want to use up all of my resources.
Always carry rubstones with you.
So as of now, that brings me up to 4. The drill actually makes a noise. I think that's cute. So, she said I can heal in the bed. Yes, I can. Okay. Guess I never really thought about that in the first game because I don't think there was really too many other beds to actually use in the first
Oh, the
game.
more you know.
Yeah. Hey. So, see, as long as I have at least one of each type of weapon in my inventory, I can use them for field stuff. Which I figured as much, but...
Always carry all the weapons you need. Or if you're like me, upgrade the weapons. Upgrade all the weapons because they all contribute to your craft, your craft mechanism.
Makes sense. And just... Oh, you ran away while I was dealing with your buddy. Yeah, and I like the Knuckles in that they're easily comboable.
You can very easily stun lock an enemy, provided that you kind of know what you're doing.
Yeah. But the downside is that since you're hitting them that often, it'll drain your durability pretty quick. So using them exclusively like that's probably not the best thing right now. There we go. So, yeah, I've already got 23 tech points with the Knuckles. That's pretty good. No, it's a shame that the health recovery doesn't heal my durability too.
It's, like I said, it's always good to have rubstones on hand.
Definitely. There we go. Alright, what do we have? Aha! Boss time, it looks like. And no, we have a wolf person, I think. And flying jet thing with arms? I don't know. Alright. Grass dragon. Okay, I was afraid that the game froze for a second.
That would not end well.
No, it would not. But it turns out he was summoning more of his buddies.
If he's gonna keep summoning, just focus on the boss.
Yeah, that's...
Tends to eat your weapon durability pretty quickly.
Yeah,
Yep.
though I don't particularly like this
beat down pretty hard.
Kinda, yeah.
Here you go.
Thankfully, I have 2 heals. But at this point, your health and my sword damage is good enough that I was just able to tank
That
it.
was scary.
And the other minion is still there, but apparently it doesn't matter.
He basically just waved the white flag around as soon as the boss died.
I guess. I'll have to see what that spell is in a moment. Ah, so Gabriel is the wolf person. Alright.
Right. Yep.
Guardian Beast, it's only a verbal agreement. Right. Zeride. Alright. It's better to not need to be repaired. Yeah, I agree. Alright, let's take a look. This is it. It certainly looks medicinal. That's really... You're just eyeballing it? Alright, I'll trust your nose over mine. Yay! Okay, we got another new person. Hello, Gedharm, again. And Ryoga, too. And they are now a team. Great.
Kind of bad.
Well, I think as Ryoga cares enough that he doesn't want to go through us to do all this, I guess. If Gora regains his power, he'll be able to return to his own world. Then he could take revenge on the humans who imprisoned him in Lindblom. So you realize that there's at least 3, maybe 4 summoned creatures right here in your presence, right?
You shouldn't really underestimate him.
I'm just wondering why he's having just a sweeping statement among referring to all summoned creatures. He is a summoned creature. If you think you were friends, he is not one of our people. Maybe not one of your people. When someone wins, somebody else has to lose. That's just the way it is. Yes, we'll win, you lose. Looking out for number one, well, you can't fault him for that much at least. Pleasure comes from pain, other people's pain, and there goes any sympathy I might have had.
Yep, this guy just wants you to hate him.
Yeah. I saw there was a path down here. Don't see anything here. So I know that there's oh, nope, I can't go any farther that way. Fine. I'm also kind of hunting down the rare metals too. Seeing if I can spot them. If I can get one more, I'll get a reward. Alright, heal me up, please. Thank you. And I think I can just work my way back through here rather quickly. Assuming I don't get in any more fights like this. Got knocked out of my crit. So, one thing I am noticing, once you reach a certain level threshold, enemies just don't give anything for experience.
Diminishing returns for that.
Yeah, I didn't think it would fall off quite that quickly, though. And I like how you can see what items they give, even if you hadn't gotten said items yet. I appreciate that. And so, when you're trying to do item grinding, you know what enemies to look for.
You kind of need to do some grinding anyway for materials and such.
Yeah, like that. What's the charge stone? I think it was. Alright, so I'm guessing this means today is about to be over.
Pretty much.
Yeah, there wasn't really anywhere else to go in this fortress. I do remember a fort similar to this one can be found deeper in the forest. Really? I heard a lot of howling that seemed to be coming from the ground itself around there. Yeah, that's not good.
About 5 more minutes.
Yeah, I figure if this is going to be the end of the day, I'll probably at least go through the night scene and then end things off there. So I still can't communicate with those two. Feels weird. And yeah. These boxes come back up. just to... Although, if nothing else, I still noticed that the money that I get definitely did not scale down. So, money grinding is definitely something that can be done. Like buying, 4 more rubstones, since I had enough materials for that.
Or have enough.
I don't think I'm gonna go out of my way to buy more, Anywhere diaries, though. They haven't really been needed yet. If you cast a wish upon the stone monument of Transhift, your wish will definitely come true. Okay. And of course, Dinah's first thought is you could do a nasty wish. It's like, who are you cursing? Oh, it's your brother, isn't it? Oh dear. It's like, sure, because I'm a devil. Right. Having a lead is good. And thank you again, Pastille. Do you prefer going by Pastille or Rohan, if I was going to shorten it like that?
I would prefer you would just call me Pastille.
Okay, then. And Lynn's here. Well, at least you're concerned about Blair, too. Don't try to cook the medicine, oh dear. So you'll turn it into poison. Oh no. That's mean. And of course Dinah approves. And night falls. Ah, yes. Lynn feels responsible for the whole Ryoga thing. Of course, I don't know how she would have known. Yeah, we found it, and we took out the giant flower dragon thing. Oh, jeez. Here we go. So I noticed how the whole Yuri subtext has nothing to do with which guardian beast I chose. It's more about something that was built into the game itself. Yeah, hello, Omega. Really? Dinah's just leaving? This is when the choices start to pop up. Yeah, I'll just keep you choosing Dinah. Stalking you? Really? Right, of course you didn't.
Okay, later, Adam.
Alright, later. I have to make weapons in a furnace. I have to fight summoned creatures and sleep in a basement. Hey, we have to sleep in that basement too. And up.
And on it.
Mode switch. Right, she says it because she's shy. Right, of course. I could definitely see how Dinah can resent that angel half. Basically saying everything that you don't want to say. Makes me wonder what's gonna become of those two by the end. Of course, that's kind of why I chose her to begin with. Just because that whole dynamic between the angel half and the devil half.
Oh, we shall see.
And, oh, Tatiana's got something to say. But you know what? I'm gonna hold off on that. Did I heal? Yes, I did. Okay. I think we got a good bit of stuff done here. This is, I believe, day 2. Got to find the cat again. Got to go fight the rabbit again, and then we'll see what happens plot-wise. So, I guess until next time, this is MeleeWizard, and have a nice night.
And Pastille of Rohan, and thanks for watching, I guess.